Hello everyone. The word poetry originates from the Greek word which means to make. So, a poet is a maker and a poem is his creation which he creates beautifully, adorning the words and various figures of speech. So, when a poet makes his creation, like a poem, then he puts in a lot of beautiful poetic devices like simile, alliteration, metaphor, anaphora, or symbolism, etc., along with a rhyming scheme. And when a poet uses all these figures of speech in his poem, it increases its quality in terms of rhythm, pitch, and meter. In the poem The Last Bargain, the poet Rabindranath Tagore has used some of these devices to beautify his creation. So in today's session, we are going to see which all poetic devices have been used in the poem The Last Bargain and also analyze its rhyme scheme. So let's start with the session today. The figures of speech which have been used in this poem are symbolism and alliteration. Let's look at them one by one. Symbolism means an object or idea or a person, which means something deep and not just what the word means. For example, stone paved road and the crooked lane symbolize hard and difficult path of life which the speaker is traveling on. King in his chariot with sword in his hand symbolizes epitome of power. An old man with a bag of gold symbolizes wealth. A lady with a smile symbolizes beauty. Morning symbolizes hope and courage, while the evening and dark symbolize hopelessness. Now let's look at some examples of alliteration. Alliteration is a figure of speech where there is repetition of consonant sounds in a line. For example, I was walking. Now in this line, the sound W is repeated in W. The king came. Here the sound K is repeated in king and came. Made me a free man. In this line, the sound M is repeated in the words made, me and man. Whereas in the line held my hand, here the sound H is repeated in the words held and hand. Now let's look at the rhyme scheme followed in this poem. A rhyme scheme is generally the pattern of sounds that repeats at the end of a line or stanza. For this, we need to check the last word of each line and start giving it alphabets like A, B, C. If the word rhymes with the word of any previous line's last word, then we give the same alphabet, or else we give it a new alphabet. So as an example, let's take the first stanza of this poem and let's see what scheme is used here. Let's start. Come and hire me, I cried, while in the morning. Now if you look at the last word, it is morning and therefore we are giving it alphabet A. I was walking on the stone paved road. Now the last word road does not rhyme with morning. Therefore I am going to give it a new alphabet B. Sword in hand, the king came in his chariot. Now this chariot does not rhyme either with road or with morning. It's a new word. So I'm going to give it a new alphabet C. He held my hand and said, I'll hire you with my power. Now power does not rhyme with any of the previous last words like chariot or road or morning. It's a new word. Therefore, I'm going to give a new alphabet to it and make it D. But his power counted for naught, and he went away in his chariot. Now I have this word repeating again. Chariot repeats with the last word of the third line. So I will give the same alphabet as I had given to the third line, that is C. Therefore, the rhyme scheme now becomes A, B, C, D, C. And likewise, you can find out the rhyme scheme of any stanza given to you. That's all in this session today. In my next video, I will come up with a new topic. Stay safe, stay healthy. Goodbye.